So if you've ever felt like a bad mom and felt guilty for it, or a bad dad and felt guilty for it, this video is for you. So I am in a new relationship, and this is a big thing for me. I have been single for 5 years, and other than a couple of coffee dates, I've never brought anyone home. That just went against my storyline of being a good, responsible mother. And just this past year, I was like, okay, I've got 3 teens under this roof. They're not going to be here forever. I might be open to dating. And it seems like it's happened. The challenge, however, is I still had this storyline going along of a good mom is there for her kids. A good mom does not date. I also had the fears of, I really suck at dating. I'm good at the commitment part, but I suck at dating. So all these things were going through my mind, and I was driving myself crazy. So in the past, a few years ago, I would have just kept on with that dialogue internally and not had the courage, well, not had the awareness, number one, to know that I was running that storyline and treating that storyline like it was absolutely nonfiction. The second thing I wouldn't have done was to check it out. But as I have grown and developed in my own life, I needed to check it out. So I was doing dishes and my son came in. He was the one I was the most worried about. And I said, hey, I'm kind of thinking about the possibility of dating. How do you feel about that? What would that be like for you? And he looked at me, he was like, I don't know, like do whatever you want. Like, right. He doesn't care at all. And then here's the funny part. I even still question, like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, you'd be okay with me dating anyone? And then I'm not going to mention any names. He did say, well, yeah, not Mr. which is his science teacher. So I was like, okay, we will take him off the list. But pretty much he was cool with anybody else in the world. So again, it was just a good reminder not only to be open to his storyline, to know that there's another storyline going on that I'm not even aware of, but then be open to an entirely new storyline and to let go of it. So I shared this story with my Peaceful Parenting Path community of parents yesterday. And there was a couple of moms actually, that could really relate to one of them said, I'm a shitty mom storyline. And yet if we really look at the evidence and we really check it out, often we discover that it isn't true at all. And there's all kinds of other possibilities that help us to be more connected with our family and our loved ones and our kids, and more harmonious as well. So anyways, if you have any questions or feedback, I would love to hear from you. And I am also doing some complimentary parenting power sessions right now. So if you've got a challenge going on under your roof, especially if you have a strong-willed child under your roof, I would love to talk with you.